Hello class, we have got a new story today, The Invincible Iron Man. He is one of my favourite characters. He is so brave and tough. This is Tony Stark. Tony is usually as regular guy as you and me, but with a lot more money. When Tony puts on his special armour, he becomes more powerful than most people. He even calls himself something different. The Invincible Iron Man. But Tony wasn't born a superhero. He hasn't always fought to protect people, but with villains on the loose, such as Titanium Man and Ironmonger, who both use Terry's technology for their evil purposes, Tony feels like it's his responsibility to stop them. Tony didn't always get the job done this easy or this well. A while ago, Tony's armour wasn't so sleek. In fact, when he first became Iron Man, Tony's armour didn't even shine. But if you really want to know how Iron Man was born, we need to start with the man behind the mask. We need to start with Tony. Tony had so much money that he could go anywhere he wanted and loved to have fun, and he loved the finer things in life. But Tony worked hard. He was a brilliant inventor. He knew all sorts of things about science. He loved to work with magnetic fields. Using them, he created a powerful energy source that he called the repulsor technology. The military was interested in Tony's work. In fact, it was a secret army lab that Tony's life was forever changed. The enemy army had attacked and Tony was badly hurt. Since Tony was famous, he was recognized right away. The enemy knew all about his inventions. They tossed him into a prison room filled with electric and mechanical equipment. They wanted him to create a mighty powerful weapon for them. To make things worse, before the enemy had left the tiny cell, they told Tony that his heart had been hurt in a blast. He did not have much longer to live. Tony soon found that he was not alone in the cell. The enemy had captured another famous scientist, Professor Yinsen. The enemy wanted the two men to work together to build a great weapon. The two men worked tirelessly and created something that created something that would save Tony's life. This is the men working very hard on their invention. Finally, they completed the device that Tony always needed to wear on his chest. It kept his heart beating. But that wasn't all they created. Tony put on his armour and proved that no walls could hold Iron Man. It didn't take long for the enemy to realize they were fighting a losing battle. Having escaped from prison and saved Professor Yinsen, Tony flew back home. But almost as soon as he got there, he realized he could now help where others couldn't. Tony to the rescue! He was strong, unstoppable, frightening. maybe too frightening. Tony had an idea. That was better. Well, almost better. One of his arms fell off, was it? Or his leg? Back to the drawing board. Tony thought that Iron Man needed something that was smooth and stylish, just as Tony was. He needed to create a lighter suit. All he needed was his chest plate to remain attached, so his heart would not stop beating. Everything else could be changed. And the new Iron Man was born. As Iron Man, Tony never stops protecting people all over the world. And when he stopped fighting for justice as Iron Man, he runs his company called Stark Industries. Stark Industries might need Tony to be a businessman, but the new villains attacking every day, the world needs Tony to be Iron Man. So that was my favourite story of the day, guys. I hope you enjoyed listening to it, and I can't wait to hear all about your ideas. Have a great day.